Hi, folks. Sandro here with more cartoon news and shenanigans. And today we have got some absolutely amazing news for you guys. Avatar: The Last Airbender will be coming back and be getting 3 new movies from the original creators who made the show. You can't get any better news than that. Now, unfortunately, we don't know all the details, right? So, is this going to be coming back with the same high quality 2D animation as the original? I hope to God it is. Oh my God, can you imagine if they roll up with 3D animation? Like, no, 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 no. This needs to be done. Like, this is the greatest Nickelodeon show they've ever made, in my opinion. Right? Do you guys agree with that? I think, no, I'm not joking. I think Avatar: The Last Airbender is the #1 Nickelodeon show they have ever made in their entire history. Like, what even comes close? iCarly, Drake and Josh, Fairly Odd Parents, SpongeBob, right? SpongeBob, big name there. Um, no, I think for sure. I think this is the greatest show they've ever made. It is one of my favorite cartoons, and I legitimately give this a 10 out of 10. It's one of the only cartoons I ever give a 10 out of 10 to, but I love this show. So I am very, very happy to be seeing that this show's coming back and we're getting the original creators. So they're going to be putting a lot of love into it. And yeah, I couldn't be happier about this news, but I really hope that it comes back in 2D animation. That's all the information that we have right now. Like, I've read through the articles. There's not really much to say here. Um, and one of the questions that we have is this going to be focusing on Avatar: The Last Airbender, or does that include The Legend of Korra? Will The Legend of Korra get a movie? Like, I would rather them focus on the original show. Honestly, The Legend of Korra, I didn't really like it that much. I didn't find Korra to be as fun as Aang. Like, Korra was interesting. Like, it had some great fight scenes, I'll give it that. But, like, Korra, it also had some deep political stuff in there for sure that was kind of interesting. But I don't know, man. Something about the characters of Legend of Korra, it wasn't the same as the original. The original really it caught my attention. It had the characters, it had the excitement, the comedy, the action. It had it all, man. It had it all, and the voice actors were great too. Um, just everything you want to see from a show. Avatar: The Last Airbender had it. Legend of Korra, it was pretty, like, it was good, but no, it 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. The ending really sour. It left me on a sour note. Really wasn't a fan of that ending there. But yeah, I did at least like that they showed the first Avatar in Legend of Korra. That was pretty cool. But I wanted to give my thoughts on what these 3 films are, assuming that The Legend of Korra is not part of this, which I don't think it is. I think when it says Avatar: Last Airbender to receive 3 films, I think they mean the original show. So I'm going to give my biggest thoughts on how what could these movies be about? Okay. Um my first idea is Aang and Korra, uh no, a love life story? Is that what I want to go with? No. Is that what I want to go with? Because we see them kind of like kiss at the end of the very first series there, Avatar: Last Airbender. We do see them. Do they don't get married though, do they? Or maybe they do. Um no, they share like a kiss, right? They weren't like married then, or maybe they were. Oh, it's been so long I can't remember. I thought they just had a kiss. We never really see, do we see their wedding? Maybe I'm wrong. Let me just type this in. Let's take a look on Google. Aang and Katara wedding? They didn't marry, did they? No. Or maybe they did. No, that's not a real photo, I don't think. Okay, so that could be an interesting one then. No, Aang and Katara kiss last episode. Okay, they weren't married there, right? Or maybe they were. Or maybe they were. I honestly don't know. Um, okay, so that kind of scrapped my first idea right off the bat there. Oh, this is another article about it. No, no, no. We're gonna go back to here. I like this one better. It has a nice little image. But okay, so what can we do for our 3 films? What are my 3 guesses here? Maybe this picture just says it all. We're gonna get 1 film about Katara, 1 film about Sokka, and one about Aang after the events of the first season there. They could do that. I would love to see a side story. Okay, here's the thing, right? In the Legend of Korra, they mentioned that the way that they got their super, like not the power, like the what do you call them? The bending, right? The bending. The way that they got the bending was because of like turtle dragons or tiger dragon. What was it? Hold on. Um, Korra turtle dragons, tiger dragons, turtle dragons, lion turtle. Lion turtle. Okay, there we go. It's the lion turtles. Okay. Um, yes, the lion turtle, often referred to as the ancient one by the spirits. Yes, this is energy bending. Okay, there we go. They grant individuals the power to control the said element through energy bending. Okay. When the era of Avatar began, the lion turtles relinquished their roles as protectors of mankind and started to roam the world. However, by 100 AG, the lion turtles had been hunted to near extinction, save for one individual. So, a fire lion turtle granted Juan the power of fire to aid him in protecting himself while in the wind spirit wilds. Yeah, so these creatures here, I'd love to get a movie where maybe they find a new lion turtle that has like, okay, so I was thinking about this outside of earth, wind, fire, and wind. Wait, what are the air, fire, earth, and water, right? Outside of the four main elements, I was thinking about light bending. Light bending, you would like fire like beams. And then shadow bending, maybe you could like lurk in the shadow, like Shikamaru from Naruto. That'd be pretty cool, right? He has all kinds of bizarre like shadow techniques where his shadow like stretches on the floor and like maybe he can like do all kind, maybe he could jump into other people's shadows and like hide himself or well, Shikamaru didn't do that exactly, but like there could be all kinds of crazy stuff you could do with shadow bending. You know, like maybe you could turn your own body into shadow. Well, no, that's not bending then, right? That's not bending. Yeah, if you can make your own body shadow. No, that's cheating. I was going to say, yeah, maybe you could shrink yourself and like go under doors and no, that's cheating. That's cheating. You can only bend the elements. You cannot like morph your body into change it and stuff. No. So we can't have that, but I'm sure that they could think of all kinds of crazy stuff with shadow bending. And then the other idea I had, maybe, just maybe, space bending, right? Because space, that's an unexplored kind of element, right? Like maybe you would have the powers to open wormholes and like, you could teleport, you could jump through like holes in time and space and things. Um and maybe you could fire meteors and comets and like, stars. You could make it really bright by like creating a star that's incredibly bright right in front of you. There's a lot of cool stuff. I think space bending has a lot of potential. That could be really cool to see like maybe some person gets space bending and that gets thrown into the show. And the reason that we never see that in Korra, because Korra is a time skip, right? The reason we never see that in Korra is because Aang and his friends defeated that person and locked them away, so we don't have to worry about space bending ever again. Um, so that could be at least one idea. I guess another idea is like whatever happened to Sokka. Saka, right? Yeah, his name was Saka, not Sako. No, it was Saka. I'm pretty sure. It's been so. Oh my god, it's been so long. I need a refresher clearly, but I thought it was Saka. I could swear it was. Maybe we didn't really get much of Saka in Korra, so maybe we could get like whatever happened to Saka. Like what? Whatever happened to the poor guy? Did he go somewhere? Like did he? He didn't die. I don't think. Right? He wasn't dead by the time Korra, or maybe he was. Maybe he was. We know that Katara was still alive. Like she's an old woman. You guys might remember like this, right? Um let's go Korra Katara. Yeah, she's like an old yeah, that's what she. So basically old man Sokka we would have, right? I guess. So how did Sokka make it to his wonder years? Unless he died. Maybe he died. I don't know. I don't think he did though. So it would be cool to see like the life and times of Sokka after the ending of Avatar: Last Airbender, and we also see Toph in Korra. So maybe not. We don't necessarily need a story on Toph, but what could be the other like last thing that we get here? Um, one last idea. So maybe like I don't know. We get to see a bending story, maybe like a space bending story. We get to see the adventures of Sokka, and we got to have one that has Aang in it, though. Maybe the story of like how Aang died, right? Because he did die. Did they tell us how he died? Maybe they didn't. Hold on, let's find out again. I think I did a video on this a long time ago. How Aang died. Essentially, Aang's death can be contributed to a complicated form of old age. As Aang grew older, the 100 years he spent trapped in the iceberg started to catch up with him. His life energy was drained, and he eventually died at the relatively young biological age of 66. Nah, I don't like that. I do not. What the bullshit? Is that really how it happened? Okay. Man, can we? Okay, so how about we get a story? The last couple. Well, I'd rather have a story where like they have a reunion, like after they defeat the Fire Lord there. After they defeat the Fire Nation, I should say. A reunion story. There's a bad guy. We need to have like Aang 1 or 2 years after the events of the final episode. And they all just have a reunion. Like Sokka comes back, like, you know, Toph, Aang, and Katara. They're all there for one last adventure while they're young. And then maybe a different movie can explore Aang in his final days. Like what did he look like? Maybe he gave out his last will. Maybe we get to see like his moments right up until his death. That could be cool. Maybe he has like one last adventure before he passes. That could be cool. I'd like to see something like that. But I kind of would rather see them young, though. I want to see more adventures when they're young. And yeah, I gave my best ideas there. Again, we could see something where like Aang marries Katara. That could be like a big wedding kind of movie there. That could be an idea. I don't know. Do you guys like that idea? I want to hear your thoughts. What are your pitches for 3 different Avatar Last Airbender movies? Not counting Korra, right? Not counting Korra. Let me know. It's a bit tricky to do. It's a bit tricky to come up with. But I want to hear all your thoughts down below. Are you excited that the original creators are coming back for these movies? I know I am. That's great news. Great news. And I want to hear all your thoughts. I want to hear your pitches for movies. Let me know in the comments down below. Please like, please share, please subscribe. And why not watch an ad for your boy Sandro? Thank you guys so much. Have a great day, and bye-bye.